just wanted to share with you a fun resistance band deadlift you can do at home or anywhere you can bring your bands. So what you need today are 3 separate training bands, and I'll leave the link to my favorite ones in the video here. But we have a red resistance band, a purple one, and a green mini band. So the green mini band is my absolute favorite for any kind of glute training. It's really, really effective at stabilizing and forcing you to contract your glutes. The purple and red bands are they're chin-up bands, but you can use them for a variety of different exercises, which you're gonna see today. So bands are my favorite to travel with because they allow you to work out anywhere. They're fairly cheap and they take up 0 space. So it works really, really nicely if you do travel a lot or you just need to be able to do a quick park workout, anything of that kind. So we're gonna start off with the purple band and go for some resistance band deadlift. So you're going to double loop it, place it around your feet, and you're gonna grab one of those loops. So take your feet wide enough that you stretch out the band. Grabbing one loop, remember deadlifts are hip hinge, so this rounded back can't happen. So we are starting in a flattened back position as we pull up and follow through with our glutes. Driving those knees out, you don't allow them to cave in. And you just want to make sure that you have a nice neutral back. You should be feeling this in the back of the legs, but I don't want to see the rounding of the shoulders. Or a squat. Remember, deadlifts initiate from the hips. And locking out at the top. Good. Drive that band down. Grab your red band. Shoulder presses with pull apart. So we are stepping on the band. The wider you take the feet, the harder your shoulder presses are. Come into a racked position. And we press up and pull apart. Okay, so up, pull. You want to get your lats engaged on that pull apart, so you're dropping your shoulder blades down your back. And making sure we're not flaring the rib cage at the top. So when you press, I don't want to see you press through your chest. You're pressing through your shoulders. And right into Bentover Row, so back with that purple band. You're going to step on the band, cross it over. Again, the wider you take your feet, the harder this is. So find something that works for you. Come into that bent over position as you row up and down. And you really just want to make sure that you're not rounding that upper back. You want to keep a fairly neutral back. And pause at the top of that pull. Good push. We do have a guest in the studio today. Okay, and right on to glutes. So grab your green mini band. We're going to do some banded feet elevated glute bridges. To elevate your feet, I'm going to use a bench. Place it below your knees. But you can use anything, a park bench, a couch, a table, a chair, or just do glute bridges off the ground. So the point with the elevation is you get a bit more range of motion. And the band, you want to draw your knees out against that band without dropping your feet too much. A little bit of external rotation is fine, but you really want to push against that band, making sure you're lifting through your glutes and not your low back. Okay. Good. And keeping that mini band on, but sliding it down to your ankles, you're going to come into a plank. See if I have room here. There we go, and plank step out. So making sure that you are not dropping that low back or tilting. Plank starts here and you step out. Using your glutes to push against that band. Good. Okay. Take it off. You can take a quick mini break here and grab some water. The hardest part of the mini band is actually just taking it on and off, not tripping. Hey. So grab some water. Muscles should be warming up. And we are right back into those resistance band deadlifts. So you want to keep the circuit fairly quick, just to get your heart rate up nicely. Oh, there you go. Obviously taking breaks for babies as needed. Almost done. 2 more. that racked position. You are up, pull it apart, and drive your shoulders down. You really want to feel your back height engage on this exercise. And try and keep your wrists mostly neutral. Okay. Bent over rows. Remember, the goal with your bent over rows is to pause at the top and keep a nice neutral back. And make sure you're breathing. Three more. And into those glute bridges. Butterfly. Working out with kids is always fun. Till they get big enough to jump on you while you're trying to do your workout. All right, setting up. And like I said, just make sure you are locking up the glutes at the top. So you do want to hit hip hyperextension, not just extension. So up as high as you can go, driving those knees out. And I will leave the sets and reps and all that at the end of the video here. Good. And let's finish off with those planks. Okay, so starting in your plank position, step it out. Yeah. Perfect. So for those planks, the band can be wrapped around the bridge of your feet or your ankles, or your knees, depending on your level. The bridge of your feet is the hardest one, so just scale up based on what you need. So there you have it. Really quick band workout you can do just about anywhere as long as you bring your bands, which travel amazingly well because they're really, really light. It's a super fast workout. You want to keep the pace fairly quick so you get your heart rate up. And notice there's no jumping because I'm not a big jumper and jumping doesn't always work for everyone. So one of the things I just want to pinpoint is that you can get a really effective at-home workout without the crazy high interval training. You can just use external resistance, take it a little bit slower, and still work your muscles just as well. So I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, post them below. Have fun.